Hey, our engineer gave us a 9.
A 9.
And what do you say?
I say thank you. I like that 9 right there. Honestly, I agree. 9. I like it.
I was surprised by a 9. Well, I mean, 9 is a 9. I mean, I'm trying to feel a good pun right now, but it comes to me later. But yeah, 9 is surprising.
With Manuel,
Mm-hmm.
behind the mic, talk about what you learned today, if anything.
I learned about.
Honestly.
Honestly, I learned about the Benjamin Banniker, about his grandfather, and he had an interesting story, an interesting origin story about him, and his wife. Like that, that was a good story. That was something interesting for me. The Blisterine segment, I knew about it. It was nice to rehear it again, and it was like I enjoyed how you swing to your way, and you made a few puns on that, so that was bonus points for the show.
I enjoyed that Listerine segment.
Hold on, let me swing the camera over. Did you talk about what did you learn today?
I learned today that you can make a lot of fun off of people's bad breath. And I also learned that you can make money off of people's bad breath. But what I learned the most today was Benjamin Banniker as well. I knew he existed. I knew he was a person.
You thought he had something to do with banks.
Yeah, I legit thought he had something to do with banks. Like, it made sense. Like, or maybe they named it after him or something, or maybe he was like good with money.
Don't go there.
Get the Benjamin.
But no, exactly. But no, he was more into astrology. Actually, it was way off astrophysics. Real smart guy, mathematician, inventor. Good guy. He seems similar to Paul Robeson, in which he did quite a lot of things.
Came up with the Farmer's Almanac. Right? He invented that, right?
Yeah, that was in there too. He had various almanacs and weeklies that he had. It was interesting.
Yeah, but not only that, he was also kind of political in a way, because he argued with Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of the country, and he was a black man, and he felt that he was so brilliant. He argued with a white man who made the Constitution. That's not really I didn't know this. That's incredible. And even Jefferson himself was like, this guy's pretty good. He's really smart. He's one exception to the idea that there was an African ignorance, and Benjamin he
Where's that come from?
what?
African ignorance. Where's that come from? Because I think that's a misnomer. Do you know what the word misnomer means?
It's not true, but it's perceived as true.
It's right. It's not true, but perceived as true.
Like a stereotype?
Huh?
Like a stereotype?
Yeah.
I was guessing that like at the time, contextually, Africans were, of course, they were considered beneath them, so they were saying, oh, it's just African ignorance, they don't know anything.
Well, where's that come from?
Well, the whole, I guess, like slavery in general and like racism.
Prisoners of war.
Prisoners of war. He said that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe that.
Where's this black people, Africans are ignorant? Where's that come from?
I think it comes from how Europe was, and this is something I'm actually still trying to figure out. At the time, of course, Europe was probably the most well-developed, in the country and area in the world. We had
Wait a minute, he begs to differ.
No.
Go.
Africa was definitely the continent. It has so much more advanced medicine, technology, astronomy,
Science.
science.
Medicine.
So is places in the North America stuff before the Europeans came. Like the Aztecs, Mayans, they have advanced calendars and astronomy and math. Europe, they was just catching up. The only good thing is I like their art, but even there, Africa was better. So I mean, like Europe, like they take a lot of stuff from Africa and then claim it as their own. Like the Europeans, it wasn't in America first. It was the black people. They were there first. That's something I learned. Something I'm going to talk about in later dates. But yeah, a lot of stuff that Europe claims to have made or invented was already done.
Where's this come from? My question.
Okay, my idea is when they kidnapped the African Americans from the Africa and brought them over to the Americas as slaves, they suppressed them and kept them down, and over generations they didn't teach them education. It was kept ignorant. So,
Well,
and the white man, they taught them the other ones, the other white man. So white people was more educated than black people, and they kept that going for years and years and years. So now they have the idea that all black people are born stupid.
is that true?
Well, that's something that happened, yeah. But I don't think they were stupid. Black people.
Well, no, I asked you, is that true?
Yeah. I'll say yes.
What do you say?
I'm sorry. Is it true that
African Americans are slow.
Oh no, I didn't agree. I didn't even know what you was.
Oh, you didn't know what I was saying?
I thought you meant like my theory as to why they were perceived as
Oh.
stupid. I agree with my theory. Black people are definitely not stupid.
Well, Benjamin Banniker
Mm-hmm.
his grandfather was brought here as slave.
Mm-hmm.
Did not speak the language and learned to assimilate, all right, and taught people here in America, actually married the woman who purchased him, had children, and Benjamin Banniker was one of his grandchildren.
Oh, it was his grandfather's daughter that was in there, so it was his mother that
Yeah, I mean,
was a child.
there was many black people that
So,
went into slavery.
so,
and
so,
became successful.
so, my question is, let me refine my question and make it simpler. Do you have friends who think that black people are just a little slow or not as smart as other people?
I can't say I know anyone personally, but it's definitely an unfortunate truth that there's many people out there who I'm sure feel that way. And it's just not true. If you look in history, time and time again, a lot of the geniuses were black people. Lewis Latimer created the filament in light bulbs. I wouldn't call Oprah stupid. She's pretty smart. Just like the movie Hidden Figures, perfect example. There were three of the greatest mathematicians at the time, all black women. You just see time.
One of the things, and I'm interrupted. One of the things, being an elder in the room, and I honestly, guys, because we're talking candidly here. One of the things growing up that I was always amazed at is why, like the movie Hidden Figures. Why on earth is our history hidden from us?
Well, like I said before, where white people like to hide stuff from people to claim their success. It's about three black women who helped launch men.
But that's just one story.
There's many stories.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
There are many stories. Right? And hopefully you guys get to share some of the many stories with our audience and have fun doing it too.
But I will say that it's one thing, that the fact that these stories are hidden. You said, and I agreed in the station, that this is something that the movie has just now introduced, the fact that there were African American women involved with John Glenn's launch. I sure didn't know about it. I'm willing to bet I would have to do deep research online in order to find that. And who's going to be doing that? Oh, any black people involved in John Glenn's launch. Not many people are going to be waking up saying, oh, I want to see that, figure that out. So the movie really introduced into the mainstream public, like you said, a hidden truth.
There's a quote that says, "The lion's story will never be told until he writes it himself." Because if you wait for the hunter to write the lion's story, you're going to get a lion story. On that one, I want to take it on home. Last words, Manuel. Make it quick.
Yeah, today's show is, about about the movies and about science and achievements we accomplished, and it was a good show.
Thanks for watching Behind the Mic. Andrew Coates.
Manuel here. Tune in next time.